Welcome once more, great Biafrans. Today we shall bring you news of what is happening in the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. First off, as you are seeing on your screen, there was a fire outbreak in Onitsha main market in Anambra State. There was a serious fire outbreak in Onitsha main market in Biafra land. Many businesses worth millions of dollars were destroyed. Many businesses worth millions of dollars were destroyed. And if you look on your screen, you are going to see people struggling to, rescue and, save some materials, some goods that are savable. They want to salvage those that can be salvaged. But you could see that even the fire service were not even prepared. You have a major market like this in West Africa, and you cannot provide adequate security, adequate protection of the goods and services of this market. You cannot provide it. It is a total failure on the part of anybody who says he is in charge of the state. It is a complete failure. This is a major market. And as such, every area, every section of the market should have fire service attendants waiting and always available, with available water and everything to function properly. But they don't have it. They cannot put away common fire. Goods, services worth millions of dollars were lost. This is the sham they call a country. This is the sham, the shame, and the disgrace they call a country. Now, we move to the next news.
Oh boy, may I know the waste people, I beg.
Oh, my son don't go.
I beg, may I know waste people, may I know they shoot these people. See people children, I beg. How about man?
Jesus.
I beg.
Now, who will even look at their face? See police, see they are the ones who they even look for this.
So this was the shooting that happened yesterday afternoon in Abuja. People came out to protest, and then the government forces began to release heavy fire on them, and many were injured. About 7 confirmed, and more is being confirmed, died yesterday. They have been buyed. And this is what we continue to tell our people, that these people are heartless. These people can do and undo to maintain their position. And we tell you, anything you will do that will expose your contact, that will expose your bank detail, that will expose your identity to these evil people who call themselves politicians in Nigeria, you are doing yourself more harm than good. And that is the reason why we are doing most of the preaching we are doing, and sensitization to allow our people understand that your information must remain private until we secure our land completely. Anybody who is telling you that you are now in the United States of Biafra and that your information and details should be in public, that person wants you by. Do not listen to such person until you can see the physical presence of the Biafra forces in Biafra land taking complete control of security in Biafra land. That is the only time you can now boldly come out to say, yes, this is you and these are your details. But for now, keep your details secret. Anything that comes to the light and to the knowledge of the Nigerian government, avoid being in that situation. I continue to warn our people. If you have ears, listen. If you don't, do whatever you want to do. Look at how this girl is crying in the mall.
Guys, we're in danger. Oh my goodness, we're in danger. Hospital in storage. Hospital in storage. Hospital in storage. Hospital in storage. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. اللهم اغفرني بما شئت. اللهم اغفرني بما شئت. اللهم اغفرني بما شئت. Guys,
now you see, who wants to live in a country like this? Senseless politicians, lawless military, lawless personnel of the military, police and everything. You are being subjugated as a military and police, and you are still being used by your oppressors to oppress the oppressed. And you still continue to do that. You still continue to live in that oppression. You still continue to, further the activities of your oppressors. This is the kind of country that these people want us to continue to live with them. God forbid. Chukwajo.
No, I think I just about from out of best man. I will agree. That policeman no both from outside now.
sit down and pray. And I pray. Pray.
That's too sad. Ala banki, ala tuni. Hausa ga Onitsha. But they're not the church. Hausa people be there. Hausa no. Ah, no wonder they challenge hard. I'm already talking.
They all got that governor for there. Now there for stop.
Now, for clarity's sake, what happened here is that Fulanis, the northerners, buyed some Edo youths. They buyed some Edo indigenes in Uromi, I think Uromi. And then these youth came out in retaliation, in self-defense. They came out in self-defense and buyed some Fulani people that they saw on their site. And then these northern governors began immediately to speak to condemn the buy-ins of some of the travelers from northern Nigeria that were buying in Edo State. Now, the question is, when your fellow northerners were buying Edo people, what did you say? What did you do? You can't say anything. You didn't do anything. But when the people retaliate in self-defense, you jump out from your hiding. Have you seen? This is exactly how it has been happening in this country. What are the Eastern governors doing? They are buying people in a harmful, in so many places, they are buying Biafrans. But when Biafrans decide to come out and defend themselves now, you are going to see them deploy the military. You are going to see them deploy the police to come and buy innocent people who are trying to defend themselves on their land. That is the atrocities going on in this country called Nigeria. Now we cannot take this any longer. I want to show you the cries of the people and the women of Ehamufu. They are kidnapping the men of Ehamufu secretly, but nobody knows. They are kidnapping them, taking them away secretly. Nobody knows.
They had a mum arrest right now as I'm talking to you. Hana sana some mum when na now. Some of them are bog also. Hanasana, those people who can now support, they are sponsoring protest even some undokada. Okay. Bujolo Mwani in the market hammer protest on Colonial Hapo Tina police station. Okay. They are arresting some of the men Nayamufi right now. They said that they are the one that are sponsoring these women for doing this protest. So government do not want this woman to come out to speak. You will beat a child and you tell that child not to cry. No, Commander. Since how many years? Eyamufi is on fire. Fulani husband and Boko Haram are terrorizing this village. Now, time a protest. For the world to help them. Now, government are arresting them. Government are arresting them for them to keep silent. For them to keep silent and die in silence. Even right now, as I'm talking to you, Fulani husband attack right now in Enugu State, in Eyamufi village. As I'm talking to you right now, what is happening? So government, Governor Peter Mba, actually look at these people, rise up to speak out what is happening. May God have mercy upon the generation. Governor Peter Mba, whatever a man sowed in this life, you will reap what you sowed. Because of political power, because of position, you keep silent, your people are dying every day. You call yourself a governor. You don't care for the people. Nsobudukwa na Yamufi. Ha choka ha silent yenda. They want to silent them. Oh. They want to silent them. And the Fulani people are still in that land there. They are still in that land. And the government know where these people there. Government don't want to fight against them. In fact, may God have mercy upon Igbo politicians.
Have you heard what is happening? How many governors of the Southeast Forum have come together to say this thing happening in the Enugu State must stop and we must fish out the Fulanis in the forest and take them out to allow our people do their rightful, farming business? They will remain quiet and not say anything because they are puppet to the Islamization agenda and plotters in Nigeria. They are puppets. They are just placed there to continue to advance the Islamization of the country. Now, those of you who claim you have decentralized the military of the Biafra Defense Forces, and then you have every commander in every state, what is happening in Enugu? Have you gone to your madam and asked question, what is happening in Enugu? You have seen some of the actions taken by the men in the police station. And all. It was the little funds that was given to them through the Ogenkere group. And they have gone into action and, shaking the military a little. But they need more of money to buy materials. Why don't you go to the rightful people where the little you put, you see the effort? Why don't you go there and place your money so that there could be change, positive changes? These young men understand the terrain. They know everything. They know how they can stop this military. When Obatobe was here, you have seen how Musa continues to cry on a daily basis. Is Musa crying today? No. No, because they have a politician in the person of Ngozora Beze. She confessed by herself that if not for this Biafra thing that she's doing, she would have been a minister in the Nigerian, that she works with the federal government of Nigeria. Now, how do you expect such person to act against these people? And informations have been coming that Ngozi Otabeze asked the military that before she can give them money, that they will not attack Fulani herdsmen, that they are not a problem. Can you imagine that kind of a thing? You are placing conditions for you to give the men money to work and sanitize the land. And these men are saying, anywhere the money is coming from, at least let it come and let us get the materials that we need to defend Biafra land, But these people are giving them conditions. You will not attack Fulanis. That is why they have decided, take your money, Ngozi, take your money, we don't need it. Since you are placing a condition on us to not touch the foot soldiers of the zoo military, because these Fulanis are the foot soldiers, and Ngozi Otabeze is telling them, don't attack the Fulanis, that they are not the problem. Who is then the problem? He said the people sending them. We know the people sending them are the greater part of the problem, but then they are the foot soldiers, and if you don't take them out, then you are doing absolutely nothing. Now, how do you intend to take the people who are sending them? Because many of them are not even in Biafra land. Many of them are outside. Many of them, you need to clear and sanitize your land so that the foot soldiers they are using to come and, cause chaos in your land will not be there any longer. And then they will be powerless, because without these foot soldiers, they are powerless. But you tell this woman, they will keep telling you, don't touch the Fulanis. That is the annoyance of the defense forces. Go to the right place and donate your money, where you will see actions. Go to where Sonia Barawa is doing fundraising. Go to where Ogen Kerry is doing fundraising. Go and give your money there. We will not continue to tell you these things. Only activities on ground in Biafra land will expose the truth to you. If you like, allow yourself to be deceived. Is it not almost 4 months now since the declaration? Is it not 4 months? What are you seeing on ground? Oh, everything anyola pe koko. Emara asu sonikwe. Emara asu lekwa mpatorogi sojasa. It is clear and plain. Thank you for listening. It is Biafra First. Share widely.